God damn it, that was meant to be dramatic. I was chucking it down a minute ago. I get a camera out and it's stopped. Rain. Just can't trust it, can you? Welcome to Robbo Land's Vids. My name's Rob Wheatley. This is Disgracelands. We're inside now. The rain can't hurt us, and if I close this window, it'll be even quieter. So I'm just going to do that. I'll be with you in a couple of seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, you didn't even... Magic hands, magic hands, magic hands. I'm going to do that again, re-edit it, and then I'll be smiling a bit more because I would have got a beer. Oh! Hear that? Dramatic thunder. I've turned the computer off as well, so it's a bit, you know, quieter in here. Nice summer's day. There's me thinking it's a nice summer's day. Absolutely sweltering about 20 minutes ago. Going to open the window and suddenly il pleut, as they say en français. No one knows what it means, but you know, they say it anyway. That's what I like about the French. Once they get an idea in their head, there's no stopping them. Now there's a frigging blackbird singing. Shut up, you anus! Hang on, I'll shut the window. I shut the window and it's still really loud. Anyway, how the devil are you all? Thanks for tuning in. God, the bass on that last video was a bit... wasn't it? The one where I demoed the Ovation. Oh God, that was a bit... I had the speakers pointing at the wall over here, this wall, and the camera over there, obviously, where you're sitting. Don't, you know, be careful. Don't sit on it because you ruin it for everybody, especially if you fart, obviously. But many a good tune started that way. I've actually got a bit of paper somewhere with 3 or 4 notes written on it, and a friend was over here one time and she farted, and it said, bloody hell. I found it on the guitar and it's like F sharp, so I wrote it down. A bit later, it's like, oh, blimey. It's quite an interesting riff, really. You know, sums up the personality, I guess, in some way or the other. I have threatened to record it. I will find it. It's on a piece of paper down here somewhere. Quite possibly. This piece of paper. There you go. E flat, D, F sharp, then underneath it's got C, which was a burp. So... Alright, so I've got it written down, so that's going to be the basis of some tune or the other, so I don't know, you know, again, for those, you know, hard of reading and hearing, here it is again. E flat, D, F sharp, C, brackets, burp. But you know, you can play them on the guitar if you like. Those are the notes. Make you what you will of it. And you know, with that, beer of the day. As guarded, I wrote. Been one of them weeks. My brain's just been going. Thing in your brain roll. Here's another thing to go in your brain roll. Here's another thing to go in your brain roll. All good things, but that's still how my brain reacts. You know, since the breakdown of the great nervous breakdown of 2002 or whatever it was, things have not been the same. Like difficulty levels cranked up to 11 on everything. So, but having said that, excuse me, that's a cough and a twitch. That's a quitch. And having said that, that's why we delegate. And that's why Dave McCallum, the invisible pineapple here, he hates it when you do that. He's guarding the beer, but you know, because he's in quite a foul mood. Look at that. If he tries staring you out, you'll know all about it. Look at that. There you go. You try sitting here doing a video, being calm and casual, you know, with that behind you. It's no wonder I twit, isn't it, really? But I've calmed down a bit the last couple of days, man, it was freaky. But anyway, beer of the day. Mike Zemble, I found some, mate. So, cheers to you, dude. I found some. The local co-op isn't selling Tanglefoot or very interesting beers at the moment, but the local post office, which is even better because it's just up there. There it is, you see it? It's just about a couple of minutes up the road and a couple of minutes back. they sell Tanglefoot. $1.99 a bottle, but you know, it's worth it because I can walk up there in my flip-flops. Or jandals for those south of the equator. There you go. I poured it really badly, but you know, I'm distracted. I'm just thinking about what it tastes like. Yum 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 yum. That's you know, a professional opinion. Years ago, Ed Brewer, who cares? Hall and Woodhouse, Badger, 5%. 5%. I've left some in it, haven't I? Look, I'll write Bell in now. Can you Photoshop that out? There's no one there, they photoshopped themselves out. It's a Friday. Is it a Friday? It is a Friday. I just looked at the clock and it said 5:26, but somehow I'm psychic, so I realised that meant it's probably Friday. Is this recorded? It bloody is. Oh my god. I hope this is rehearsal, you know. Cheers. Tanglefoot tastes like. Damn freaking awesome beer. I haven't got this light on. I can put it on that one that lights up. Oh, I can't bother with it today, you know what I mean? So, but the computer's gone off, so all that fan and it normally goes off in the background isn't there today. So you've got the best of one world and the worst of another. So that's, you know, we give with one hand, we take it away with the other. That's what we like doing here. Just, you know, just bring you in and give you a slap and send you away again and come back in again and oh, look at this. And, you know, don't slip on the banana peel, which is obviously, you know, that's how Dave got here. The banana was the previous head of security, but you know, Dave took over. I slipped on a banana peel one morning, unexpectedly. Next thing I know, the head of security had disappeared without a trace, and Dave's appeared, you know, at the door with the you know, the team of attack dogs. Well, he wasn't with the team of attack dogs. Our chief scientist. He never. I'm not even allowed to talk about him. So here's the Ovation again, without it being plugged in. So there's no ludicrous bassness, and again, ridiculous. I didn't know that didn't sound like that in the room on the previous video. For some reason, it just, the way the speakers were going and all that. But I'm still loving this thing. It's bleeding awesome. It plays really nice. The heavy strings, it's got 12s on them. I can't really get on with 12s, mostly because they're just devastating my fingernails. So I'm playing for like 10 minutes, and this has got, like, someone's attacked it with a bow saw. Notches out of it, so I had to file it down so there's almost nothing there. So I'm going to get 11s on it. I'm going to go for Elixir Nano Web 80-20 things rather than the phosphor bronze, and I'm also going to take a couple of the shims out on here, lower it, so the tone is going to be sucked out, but they're strings that just sound the same for ages, so regardless, you get used to them, you start knowing what they can do, and you can start really going to town. And whereas normal strings, because of my alien sweat, put them on, you know, for a day they're like far too jangly, the next day they sound fine, and then after that they just sound like shite. So and I say, this has got these are 12 to 56s or 54s or something, and I don't like a 54 on my bottom, you know, in my bottom end. I did actually think of that line before I did this video. This entire video has been leading up to that line. I'll do it again. These strings are a bit thick. Oh, hang on, I've got to get in character first. I'll pretend I wasn't thinking about it. Pretend you haven't heard it and I wasn't thinking about it. I'll just say it like, you know, as if it was just another. It's a beard, you know, it's Tang white camera stop, and you know, this lovely neck, beautiful plumage, you know, and all that. And but the strings are far too heavy, you see. And you know, normally I play 11 52s, and this one has got 12 to 54s, and I decided I really don't like a 54 in my bottom end. Oh shit, I meant to just carry on like I meant, oh fucking, and I've really, so I find because the tension is higher on heavier strings, this hand has to think about things a bit harder, and I just don't like the way heavier strings respond, so I'm going back to 11s. You know, you get really fussy about things, so I know I'm going to lose a bit of twang and a bit of spark up here, but I think with the lighter strings I can actually give more attack or less attack and get better dynamics out of them and control them better. That's my opinion. But then again, you know, Tanglefoot, 5%, 5%. I'll give you a bit bigger circuit. As you know, so but it's settling in. It's beginning. In music, quarter track. I can't say the rest of that because I'll get a copyright attack. So there you go, having fun with it. Yeah, lighter strings are going to help me with that quite a lot because at the moment I'm just a bit hesitant about playing strings that heavy. They don't feel at home, they don't feel comfortable or natural at all for me. I've been playing 11s on all my acoustics for the last, God knows, 10 years at least, 15 years probably. I switched down from 12s, maybe even 20 years. So that's sort of what I'm. It's nice to be able to get hold of a string if it's on a set of 11s and just do it, put it exactly where you want it to, let it go and make it do exactly the right noise. And these things, it's just like hitting a bit of rope with a hammer, really. It's just my fingernails are losing. So I'll order those probably tomorrow. I was just waiting until I got paid because there was no money left after that, really. I say we bought the stuff from the post office, the beer, but so we bought. What I actually did was got woolen balaclava and sent Dave in there with a cucumber painted like a shotgun and come out with a couple of beers. So we're all happy, and people in the post office got a free cucumber. So it's not all bad. It's fruit and vegetables, really. If the world had more fruit and vegetables, then probably it'd be all sorts of things happening. Vitamins, diabetes. Farting uncontrollably, which would probably become an Olympic sport. I'd watch it. You could have the blow-off high jump, and you could have someone who hasn't eaten any fruit and vegetables and just sit there and just goes like, and just jumps about 2 foot, and then someone who's just had a massive, like, I don't know, beans and couscous and like cucumber water and things like that, Brussels sprout concentrate, just like takes off, hit by an aeroplane, and then it's international incident. Which I say, as a sport, a high jump, they can shove it up their arse as far as I'm concerned. But if someone was going to break wind while doing it, possibly even leave a mark in history, they certainly would in their laundry, which I think is the main thing. Certainly for those behind the scenes. I'd rather be in front of the scenes if I was judging international break wind high jump. Luckily, I'm not. I haven't been asked to, and I feel slightly disappointed and hurt by that. But I'll get over it. and so will the people in the event. And you know, this beer certainly helps. You know, if you're in a breakwind, high jump situation, real ale is your friend, unless, as I say, you are doing the laundry, then it's your most deadly enemy. So, I think the lesson we've all learned is if you can't leave a mark in history, leave one in the back of your pants, and hopefully someone else will deal with it. Take it easy. I'll see you on the next one. That is my philosophy for life, Dave. You know that. Good.